So let's get to know these four physicists: Hedwig Kohn, Elise Meitner, Hertha Spooner, and Hildegard Stücklen. What can you tell us about them and the world they were working in?
Welcome to Bookhaven.
Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Well, today we're diving into a fascinating book. It's called Sisters in Science by Olivia Campbell.
Oh, this one looks really good.
It is. We're going to focus specifically on the stories of four remarkable women physicists.
Okay.
Their names are Hedwig Kohn, Elise Meitner, Hertha Spooner, and Hildegard Stücklen. And they were navigating their careers in physics during a period of intense upheaval, historically speaking.
I can imagine. The 1930s, right?
Exactly. So, picture this. You're a brilliant scientist at the top of your game, but then you're forced to flee your homeland because of who you are.
Wow.
That's exactly what these women faced. Their story is a testament to resilience.
I bet.
It's about incredible scientific discoveries, and it's about the powerful bonds of sisterhood.
I'm already hooked.
Yeah.
The human side of science is always so compelling.
Right. And this book really brings that to the forefront. It reminds us that scientific progress isn't just about cold, hard facts. It's about the individuals behind those discoveries.
And their struggles and the challenges they overcome.
Absolutely. So let's get to know these four physicists: Hedwig Kohn, Elise Meitner, Hertha Spooner, and Hildegard Stücklen. What can you tell us about them and the world they were working in?
Well, they were all at the top of their field, like you said, leading physicists in 1930s Germany. But as we know, the 1930s in Germany were tumultuous, to say the least.
A major understatement.
Yes. The Nazi regime was on the rise, and one of their tactics was systematically excluding Jewish people and anyone who opposed them from academia.
A devastating loss for the scientific community.
For the entire world, really, and these four women were right at the center of this storm.
I can't even imagine the kind of fear and anxiety they must have been experiencing, not only leaving their homes, but their entire lives' work behind. To be targeted just for being who you are.
It's unthinkable.
It really is. And as if that weren't enough, they're also facing the ever-present challenge of being women in a field that was, and let's be honest, still is, dominated by men.
Absolutely, a double discrimination. It's hard enough to break into a field as a woman, let alone when you're also facing persecution for your ethnicity or beliefs.
It really highlights the incredible courage and resilience they showed.
No kidding.
And one thing that struck me while reading Sisters in Science was the role of community and support in their lives.
Yes. The book talks about how friends and fellow scientists went to extraordinary lengths to help them escape. Some even risked their own lives.
It's a powerful testament to the importance of human connection, especially when facing danger and uncertainty.
It shows that even in the darkest of times, people were willing to stand up for what's right and help each other.
It wasn't just about getting to safety either, right? It was about being able to rebuild their lives and continue their work.
Exactly. They had to find new homes, new labs, new collaborators. It wasn't easy.
One of the most inspiring stories is Elise Meitner's.
Oh, absolutely.
She managed to escape to Sweden.
Right.
And incredibly, she continued her groundbreaking work in nuclear physics.
While in exile. And her work in Sweden with her nephew Otto Frisch was pivotal. They actually provided a theoretical explanation for nuclear fission.
Which would later, of course, have huge implications for the development of nuclear energy.
Exactly. It's just mind-blowing to think about.
It really is. She had to flee a hostile regime, start over in a new country, and she still managed to make such a monumental scientific breakthrough.
Talk about perseverance. And it's a testament to her brilliance, of course.
Absolutely. And it's important to remember that his story isn't unique. Kohn, Spooner, and Stücklen also found refuge in the United States at various universities.
And their arrival was a huge benefit to those universities. They brought with them so much knowledge and experience.
It's really a story about the ripple effect of displacement, isn't it?
I think so. These women were forced to leave their homes, but their expertise enriched the institutions that welcomed them.
It wasn't just about their direct contributions to their fields either, right?
Yeah.
They also became role models for a whole new generation of scientists.
Especially young women scientists. They showed that it was possible to overcome incredible challenges and still achieve great things.
And I have to say, Campbell's writing style in Sisters in Science really helps bring their stories to life.
Oh, definitely.
She calls it cinematic prose, and it's a very apt description. It's almost like reading a novel.
Yes. It's engaging and it's full of vivid details. It's not just a dry history lesson. You really feel like you're getting to know these women as people.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Sisters in Science, I think it's worth asking, why should we care about these stories today? What can we learn from these four physicists who lived through such extraordinary times?
That's a great question. I think their stories are a powerful reminder that scientific progress is driven by human beings, by their resilience, their collaboration, their dedication, by their unwavering pursuit of knowledge, even in the face of adversity.
Right.
And their stories also challenge us to think about the human cost of prejudice and discrimination. What happens when brilliant minds are silenced or forced to flee? What potential is lost?
Absolutely. And I think there's also a message of hope.
Definitely.
If these women could make such incredible contributions to science amidst such turmoil, imagine what's possible for us today.
Exactly. With the right support and the same kind of determination, there's no limit to what we can achieve.
I think that's a great note to end on. Thanks for joining me for this deep dive into Sisters in Science.
It's been a pleasure, as always.
And to our listeners, we encourage you to check out the book yourselves.
You won't be disappointed. It's a powerful and inspiring read.
Until next time.
See you then.
Grab Sisters in Science by Olivia Campbell, now on sale for just $20.90. Don't miss this chance to build good habits and achieve remarkable results. Click pre-order now today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.